Welcome to HomeKit 5. I'm Josh.
I'm Brayden.
This week we're going to talk about LG, Aqara,
Siri.
no, Apple,
Oh.
Chipolo. Wow. Was not ready for that. Yeah. So let's dive into the show.
All right. So LG has announced that their 2021 Play bars will get AirPlay 2 functionality.
Soundbar.
Yeah.
Play bar is like the name of an actual brand, right?
Oh. Yeah, that's the Sonos one.
Yeah.
Yes. So their soundbars will have Dolby Atmos, which will have the 3D audio capabilities, and Dolby Vision with a 4K pass-through from HDMI, USB playback, and Bluetooth,
Yes.
along with AirPlay 2.
Yeah. And they have 3 models.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the SP8, SP9, SP11. And those are like varying degrees of like how many speakers you get.
Mm-hmm.
I think with the 8, I think you just get the soundbar and the subwoofer maybe. Yeah, anyway, I think they probably start somewhere around $500 or $600 for the 8, and then they go all the way up to like $1,700 for like the 11. I think comes with like a soundbar and a subwoofer and then like 2 back speakers. Yeah. So I don't know. This seems pricey for an AirPlay 2 speaker. I mean, if that's all you're doing, I guess
Yeah.
if you're doing it, like you buy it because it's a TV soundbar.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I don't see those prices coming down. The prices haven't been announced, just to be clear. Like, I just went and looked at what last year's models cost, so
Yeah.
we kind of based it off that.
Yeah. I mean, it's totally possible that they could raise the price because it has AirPlay 2 support.
Yeah, and they claim it has like an AI room calibration feature, which does seem like Sonos, but to me, like I still think I'm like sold on Sonos for this kind of thing because you can piece together a system over time. Like, I don't necessarily, like, I could just go by the bar and then later add a subwoofer and then later add some rear surrounds if I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I don't know. At this price, like, I'd still probably go with the Sonos.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well, Aqara added official If This Then That support to its app. So now you'll be able to go into If This Then That and you can search for Aqara and then select the Aqara home skill, log into your account, and then you can configure automations on that side, which does, I think, open up some possibility, right? Because they have a ton of devices supported in here, and one of them being their US smart plug.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess, by the way, it's like North America and Southeast Asia are getting official support, so it doesn't look like Europe's quite there yet. Or it doesn't really, like, the article doesn't say whether they're going to add European support. I would assume they would.
Mm-hmm.
But the interesting thing is, like, you could create an automation from outside the HomeKit ecosystem, have it trigger the smart plug, and then have that smart plug like kick off an automation inside the home app. So kind of an interesting bridge that you could create now.
Yeah. Indeed.
I will say, yeah, the article mentions one downside is that the If This Then That is a paid subscription model.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really do a whole lot with free account anymore. So
Yeah.
c'est la vie.
All right. So there has been a patent that suggests that Siri could have some sort of dynamically dynamic volume responses. Basically just like what Alexa does, where if you whisper to it, it'll whisper back, and if you have music playing from something external, it will raise the volume to try to combat that.
Combat it. Is that like they're gonna spar, like
Mm-hmm.
punch each other?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it looks like it'll work both ways, right? Like, it'll get louder or it will get quieter if it doesn't need to be as loud. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I find this weird that they've filed a patent on this.
It doesn't really feel patent worthy.
I mean, it is a feature, I guess. I guess the exciting thing is I would love to see this feature, so it's good to see they're like working on it and thinking about it, but there's already prior products that are doing this kind of thing, so maybe they're going about it a different way, or using a special chip to help offset it somehow. But I'm excited to see this, so
yeah, definitely.
Hopefully that's something we'll see in the next version of HomePod OS. All right, the last one, kind of interesting, kind of exciting, kind of weird. Chipolo announced that their one-spot Bluetooth tracker is coming out. It's like a special edition that will work exclusively with Apple's Find My network. So it's a Bluetooth, tag that you can attach to something like your keys. But then you can use the Find My app to find where it is. I think you can trigger, tell it to play a sound like you can on your phone. And it will use other phones around you that have opted into the Find My network and will find the Chipolo tag for you, which is interesting. And the reason I say it's a little weird is because I think, here we have someone beating Apple to the punchline. I feel like this is a big thing we've all been waiting for, is this Find My tag support, but we all thought it was going to be AirTags. And, Chipolo is now saying, oh, hey, it's going to be out in pre-orders available in May, and it'll be out probably in June, shipping into people's hands. And yeah, I don't know. I'm excited about it, but I'm also a little bummed to not see the AirTags for sure. Yeah. And I don't think we've seen a price yet, so it's interesting that this has been announced. So it definitely feels I feel like there were concerns, and I do feel like some of the delay might have been around security, personal safety with the Find My network. Someone inadvertently putting a chip on you and you not realize it, and that would give them access. They own the chip and it's on your person, and they can essentially track you, which is some spy level stuff.
Seriously.
Oh, I put a GPS tag on their in their bag, and now I know where they are. Yeah, I don't know. Again, my hope, and one of the reasons I wanted to talk about this is because, I do hope the AirTag's coming out. I do hope that we can get some kind of automations for these tags into the next version of HomeKit, with iOS 15. It's certainly a big hope of mine. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think there could be some interesting stuff that could come about with the AirTags and with HomeKit support and stuff, like triggering certain automations and stuff.
Yeah, that would be fun. I do think the big difference too here is this is Bluetooth, whereas the AirTags are rumored to be ultra wideband. So obviously being ultra wideband, you'll be able to play the game of hot and cold with your phone, whereas this one's just it's somewhere around you. Good luck finding it. At least it does have a 120 decibel ringer on it, so if you can get it to play the sound, that will help you find it too. Kind of cool. I don't know. I think to me, hopefully these come in at $49-$59 for a tag. I think if you get too much above that, it might get a little cost prohibitive.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all we had for this week. Thank you for tuning in. And I guess if I had to say, let's ask you a question. You can leave a comment below with your answer. Should Brayden cut his hair?
Oh my gosh.
I just threw that one out there. If you're watching on YouTube, you'll see he's got crazy hair today. Yeah. Anyway, we will be back next week talking about more Apple HomeKit news. And as always, be sure to hit that subscribe button on whatever platform you're on. And if you do happen to be on YouTube, hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed that this episode. And then again, we'll be back next week. See ya.